Hello everybody, my name is Elliot and I'm from hahagarden.com. Today we're going to show you how to plant the Callisia Repens. Now, the Callisia Repens has many different names, which consists of Pink Panther, Pink Lady, Callisia Bubble, and many more such as this and this. Yay. Anyways, the Callisia Repen can grow up to 1.2 meters, that is like 4 feet. So this one is quite long. It's a long boy. Now, the reason why this particular plant has dried up leaves is because, as you can see here, the container is very small. So you can see here, it's quite small, right? Which is why the leaves are dry. It's because it's not like we were underwatering it, it's just that the pot was not big enough for us to give it the right amount of water. So off camera we will be repotting this guy. Okay. So another interesting thing about the Callisia Repen is that underneath the leaves there is a beautiful purple color. You can see it here. It's beautiful. Some of them is actually pink. Yeah, so it's like pink and purple. So you can see here is the purple varieties, and then here's like the pink and purple. So yeah, so you can see here. There you go. Awesome. Okay. Did you know that this plant is a low creeping succulent plant? Now, what that means is that it can handle partial shade to the sun or direct sunlight from the sun. But of course, having direct sunlight on the plant, of course, have some cons, like like the leaves getting burned. So you can see here, look over here, you can see that these leaves over here are super vibrant in color. They are very green, and they're just beautiful. Well, over here, the leaves are a lot more bleached. They are like white. They're more yellower in color. And if the camera can zoom in here, hopefully the camera can pick up. Yeah, some of the leaves have freckles / spots on them. That's also another sign of needing of too much sunlight. This the reason why this plant got burnt, sunburned, well, this one did not, is that this one was outside the greenhouse. This one is inside the greenhouse. So anyways, now there's something I want to show you. If you go down here, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there are actually roots down there. Now, the reason why there's roots outside the soil is because there's not a lot of soil, and since there's not a lot of soil, there is not, the plant is trying to get water. Anyways, in case you haven't noticed, this plant is it can be shaped into like any form basically, because you can tell if you want it to stand up, boom. If you want it to be like a waterfall, boom. Like want it to be like I should probably slow down so that you guys can see. If you want it to be like a curtain, boom. Right, there's a lot. You can take many shapes. Hello everybody, welcome back. In case you haven't realized, we took like an hour break. I don't know why I thought I had to watch. We took an hour break because we were making a new shelf. But anyways, now that that's done, we shall do what we are supposed to do. Propagation time. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what you need to do is, first off, we've got some scissors. Don't play with scissors. And what we want to do is cut like a branch. Then we want to use this. Now, the reason why we're using this is that, well, actually, hold on. What we're going to do is put soil in here, put the branch in here, and then we'll basically have a pot. So we want to make like a ball for the table side. So exciting stuff. So let me put this back. So what we shall do is, okay, so the great thing about this pot is that there's a line in here. Let me see. Okay, there is a line here which tells you how much you actually need to fill it. So this should be good. By the way, this is, in case you're wondering, this is cocoa fiber. It's neat. And then the white stuff in here is perlite. It helps with water. Anyways, so now what we're going to do is while I'm talking about the soil, the soil we're using is multi-purpose potting mixture. You can buy this at our shop. Shameless plug. Anyways, let me put this because we don't need this. So now let me put this in here. Okay, so we are going to cut this guy's beautiful hair, I guess, because I need a haircut because school is opening. Well, actually, it technically opened a week ago, but so it's time for this guy to have a haircut because I'm mad. Anyways, so what we need to do is take this, I believe, and then we're just gonna cut it. Okay. Oh, I did not cut everything. There you go. So now what we need to do is not drop any of the branches. I said don't drop any of the... I failed. Over. Okay. So now what we do is... Okay. So now what we're going to do is just cut it like this. Now this should grow quite fast because there are like already roots. Also, we're doing... there's actually two ways to do this. We're doing this one way because we want it to like be a ball. So we need to cut this again, and we're basically going to cut 2 cm every time. So like right here, then right here, then we go further up, be careful when you're doing this because it can be dangerous. I'm also not in the camera as well. Wait, I can't do this with a scissors in one hand. Hold on, wait. There you go. Scissors, please. Okay. Boom. Boom. So now, let me put this down. Let's separate it. Okay. Boom. Boom. Now let's put the rest in there. See? Okay, so now that this is done, we shall put this aside and we are going to show you the second way. But before you ask if this does work, here we've got another one. We basically did the exact same thing, and this is how it turns out. We shall set these two aside now, and now we shall go on to the second method. Okay, so here is the second method. So let me roll up my sleeves real quick. Okay, so what we want to do is like fill it to around here, right around here. So what we shall do is grab some soil, not a lot of soil. I think a tiny bit more should be good. Yep, is that good? Yes, that should be good. Okay, so now that that's done, we shall go on and do the second way, the second method. So first off, we want to cut like 4 inches, so like around here should be good. So we're just gonna snip. Okay, and then we're going to put it in off camera because we don't want this video to get any longer than it already is. So we will be back in a few minutes. Okay, hello, we are back. We have finished plucking all of the things we're going to use. That's a lot. All of them are 4 to 5 inches. So now we shall put this in. Now if you have this many, what you want to do is you want to like spread it out. You don't want it to be like too squished together, and you also do not want it to be you also don't want to squeeze it, because if you squeeze it, then you will kill it. So you just gotta be gentle with these things. Don't try to push it too much, because if you push it too much, it'll decide, hey, no, you're treating me badly, I don't want to go, and then it never goes, and then you are wondering why. Okay, so now I no longer really need to hold it, so now I just need to spread it around. Okay, this should, now that we have arranged it like this. Now the reason why we want to arrange it like this is because we want it to like droop downwards. So if we do it like this, well, it's kind of telling it like, hey, I want you to go downwards. So almost like this guy. So you can see here, we like pushed it down here, and then we basically told this guy, hey, go down here, and he's like, okay. but we didn't really push him like on the other side, which is why it's only one side, where this guy we're pushing it on all of the sides. Though I do believe it will be focused on here more, because there's only like 2 things here, so it'll probably be exactly the same as this guy. So yay. So now let's water him. Okay, so like I said earlier, you don't want to water them too much. Okay, okay, that should be good enough. It is almost the end of the video, but first I want to tell you that we have 2 fertilizers that you should use. Well, you don't need to use it, but you can use it. So this one is for the leaves, and this one is for succulent plants. So basically, what this one does, well, not does, but like how you use it is that like when you open this, yada yada yada, you like basically pour like 2 of these caps and then put it into like a bottle, which is why there's a bottle here, and I did not talk about it. Is because yeah, we use this, we put 2 caps of this, put it in here, and we just spray it. But of course, you know, you don't need to, because this plant is very easy to plant. It's very easy to grow, so you don't need it. So like, just, I don't know, just use it as an occasional treat, like as if it's a dog or something. And then this one is not the same. You don't just pour an entire can. No, you just put 1 drop, just like that. Okay, I think this is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.